Hi gardeners, welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. In today's exciting sprouting video, I am featuring an amazing product sent for me from a company that you guys know very well of. So a huge shout out to Subpod for sending me these amazing products. So let's go ahead and start discussing upon what this product is, everything that comes included, and then we'll go ahead and jump straight into planting this amazing planter up. So this amazing product right here is from Subpod, which is an amazing company I love partnering with. They are a company all about composting, whether it be in the ground, whether it be in a planter like this. Their true dedication is all about composting and spreading awareness on it so you guys can get your own organic matter / fertilizer in your own gardens. So in particular, we'll be featuring the mod bed planter. So this was an entire combo or bundle that they sent over to me to try out in my garden, which included the mini composting system in the color agave, the planter itself with the shelf underneath it for storage and any type of tools you want to store underneath there. It also comes with a trellising system. It also comes with a greenhouse cover. And last but definitely not least, it also comes with a harvest protection cover. Something I love about this product is not only does it come in a bundle of amazing products, but it also comes in amazing bundles of sources for a beginner gardener. You're able to learn how to do vertical gardening, raised bed gardening, composting in your own garden. You're able to learn maintenance and organization in your garden. So there's a whole bunch of things that come into play when it comes to this amazing product. But in particularly, I'll be using my trellis today and the composting system and the planter. I'll be leaving the greenhouse as well as the harvest protection for later on in the season. So right now I want to focus on the trellis because that is what I'll be using today. So I will be going ahead and planting the planter today, and in a separate video I'll teach you all on how to do composting and a planter. So let me go ahead and fill this planter up with some soil, and then we'll talk about the plants I'll be incorporating. So I want to discuss with you guys a few points I want to share with. So I want to share with you all a few points I have on how to grow in planters, let alone how to care for plants in planters. So coming in number one is you want to make sure you place your planter in an area that receives 5 to 6 plus hours, aka full sun. So all your vegetables and your greens or whatever you use are able to get the ample amount of sunlight they need to thrive in your planter. So make sure you provide that. So coming in number two is having a set watering schedule. When planting in planters or watering in planters, they tend to drain out and dry out very easily. So make sure you provide the ample amount of water that is adjusted to all the plants you have in your planter. And depending on your area, so if you live in a tropical area like I do, you could water from 1 to 2 times per week, maybe even 3 times depending how much rainfall you receive. If you live in a drought climate, you could go ahead and water 3 to 4 times per week, maybe even 5 if you have a lot of drought that week. So you want to make sure you get the right amount of water for all your plants to be happy and thrive. Coming in number 3 is you want to make sure you don't over fertilize. Now, why do I say this? Like you have a composting system in place in your planter, there'll be earthworms worming around in that soil, dropping their castings, and it'll be a natural fertilizer for the plants, so you don't want to fertilize at all. But if you want to go ahead and only purchase the planter without the composting system, I would recommend to fertilize with all organic matter so you could do organic gardening, which is best suit for every gardener. So don't make sure you fertilize if you don't have a composting system in place, but if you do, you want to go ahead and take those fertilizers away and enjoy the show without them. Coming in number 4 is having a variety of species of plants in your planter. Number 1, because it can amp up the look of your planter and you're able to get multiple different harvests and multiple different produce from the same area. So here are 3 main plants I would recommend for you to plant in your planter. Coming at number 1 is a beneficial ornamental plant. Like this marigold here, it is not only an amazing plant that attracts pollinators, but it could be used as a host plant It repels certain animals and pests, and not to mention that it's a great plant to start seed saving, which is amazing. Number 2 is to have any type of bushy plant. It could be a green, a bush bean, it could be a very small indeterminate tomato. You want something to fill in the space and use up that space that covers this dirt, because I don't like to see soil when it comes to planters. So I like to have anything that's bushy that will make this look more greener and more healthier than ever. So number 2 is having a bushy vegetable, whether it be a green, a bush bean, a indeterminate tomato, just anything that can fill in space when it comes to the front portion of your planter. And finally is to have a vine in the background. You could either have something trellising downwards, or you could have something trellising upwards like I am. Use any type of vine, cucumbers, any type of pole beans, any type of asparagus beans. You name it, just you want to make sure you incorporate some type of vine so it can either cascade down or cascade upwards. So those are 3 main components I would recommend when it comes to planting in a planter in general. So I'll be leaving a link towards this amazing product in the description box below. Once again, you can use my discount code Ultimate Gardening for a 10% off in your entire order, which is amazing. And if you are considering getting the planter, go for it. But don't forget that there is such thing as a mini compost system that comes along with it, as well as a trellising system, a greenhouse cover, and a harvest protection cover as well. And a huge shout out to Subpod again for partnering with us on this video. They're an amazing company that really is determined in having happy customers. So I definitely recommend for you to go support them and follow their journey over there. So thank you all so much for watching. May God bless you and your entire family. And never forget to grow big, Ultimate Gardeners. Bye, everyone.